Hello, my name is Monica Montoya, coming to you from Las Vegas, New Mexico. I'm doing my virtual interview, is what I'm calling it, to be part of the Secretary Advisory Council. The first question was an area of education that I think needs to be celebrated in New Mexico, and one of those things that I think needs to be celebrated is our commitment to early education. We have many programs that prepare our youngest students for entering public school, programs such as K3+, Head Start, and other early intervention programs. These programs give our youngest students the opportunity to get prepared for what public school entails. Both of my children attended a pre-K program, and they benefited immensely, not just academically, but also socially. And they've kept those lessons that they've learned throughout their career, and one of them is wrapping up middle school, and the other one is her second year of high school. I think these early programs are good for kids, just so that they get those skills that they need for entering public school. To highlight the successes of these programs, I think the media definitely needs to be involved. In my current school district, our K3+ program was highlighted in the local newspaper, and more positive public relations are definitely what these programs need. And the more positive coverage they get, the more enrollment numbers will go up, and the more we prepare our students. And this will definitely only make our children more successful throughout their education. Okay, and the second question I needed to address was something that I think needs to be strengthened in New Mexico. I approach this from a teacher's perspective, and I think something that needs to be strengthened in New Mexico is the value of teachers. The old saying, those who can't teach, doesn't really apply to any classroom teacher these days. Teachers throughout society are undervalued, and we're supposed to be placated with, oh, you have weekends off and summers. Little do people know that teachers work on the weekends, grading papers, lesson planning, previewing things that they're going to use in their class, reviewing their materials. So their weekends are really spent on their job, teaching. The summers are used for looking for professional development, or taking classes, or looking for materials that you can use the following school year, or even just finally completing the little projects you've put off all school year long. So I think that in order to, or something that should be strengthened about education, not only in New Mexico but school-wide, is definitely the view that teachers are just whatever. Is the problem fixable? Possibly. If, those people who undervalue us as teachers came and walked a day a week, 3 days in my shoes, not only at my job but also at home, so they could see the balancing act we have to deal with, I think that might go a long way to fix the idea that we have a cushy job. Good teachers, we do what we do for the students, not for accolades. And we do want to be valued. And I think oftentimes when you talk to somebody and they say, oh, well, what do you do? And you say, oh, I'm a teacher, they scoff at you. And I think we need to redefine how important teachers are and change the view. And that's something that I think we need to strengthen in New Mexico. And then finally, the last question I had to answer was, what strengths do I have that could be an asset to the Secretary's Advisory Council? Well, I hope it's come through that I have good communication skills. I think this would allow me to take information back and forth to and from the Secretary's Advisory Council to share with district level administration, building administration, and fellow educators. I also feel that my communication skills would allow, I think I'm an open person, so people could come and talk to me and share maybe some frustrations they're having that I could then take to Secretary Advisory Council. I'm pretty good with technology, I think. So it would be easy to pass along information and bring information through emails, text messages, and social media. So I'd like to thank you for your time, and I hope my video wasn't too shaky, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.